Hi everyone, Shawn here from Chordistry.com. Today I'm going to show you how to play Waiting for Love by Avicii. It's got this really great pentatonic riff in that dance part, and there's some great chord progressions too in the verse, and we're going to look at these two things in this lesson. Now if you check the description, you're going to find a link to the chord chart and the tabs. And while you're down there, you might want to sign up for my newsletter because you'll get a free 3-part mini course on how to switch chords faster if you do. So we have a capo on fret 2 today, and we're going to start with all the chords that happen during the verse. If you have all these chord shapes down, you can actually skip over this part by clicking here or in the description. So the chords we're going to use today are E minor, B7, C major, D major, G/B, G major 7/B, E minor/D, A minor, and D/F sharp. So we have a lot of chords in this song. Let's start with E minor. E minor goes like this. Your second and third fingers go behind fret 2 of the A and D strings. So we have a capo here on the second fret. So this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. E minor. B7 is a bar chord. Your first finger bars across fret 2. From the A to high E strings, add your third finger to fret 4 of the D string and your fourth finger to fret 4 of the B string. Strum the A to high E strings. C major goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 1 of the B string, your second finger is on fret 2 of the D string, and your third finger is on fret 3 of the A string. Strum the A to high E strings. D major goes like this. Your first finger is on fret 2 of the G string, your second finger is on fret 2 of the high E string, and your third finger is on fret 3 of the B string. Strum the D, G, B, and high E strings. We have a G/B chord. This goes like so. Your second finger is on fret 2 of the A string. Strum the A, D, G, and B strings. So just the middle 4 strings. Now if you take your third finger and place it on fret 2 of the high E string, that makes a G major 7/B. So now play from the A string to the high E string. We also need an E minor/D chord, which is just the open D, G, B, and high E strings. We also need an A minor chord. A minor goes like this. Your first finger goes behind fret 1 of the B string, your second finger goes behind fret 2 of the D string, and your third finger goes behind fret 2 of the G string. Strum the A to high E strings. And then finally, we have D/F sharp. Your first finger goes behind fret 2 of the low E string, your second finger goes behind fret 2 of the G string, and your third finger goes behind fret 3 of the B string. Strum the low E, D, G, and B strings. So allow your first finger to mute the A string and your third finger to mute the high E string. And then you can just strum all 6 strings. To recap, E minor, B7, C major, D major, G/B, G major 7/B, and then we have E minor/D, A minor, and then D/F sharp. Those are the chords in the order of appearance, so it seemed kind of random how I was showing you these, but that's when we come across them in a song. So the first chord progression goes like this. We play E minor and B7 in the first measure, 2 beats each, and then we play C major for all of measure 2. After that, we play C and D in the third measure, 2 beats each again, and then we play E minor in the fourth measure. You take those 4 measures and you play them 4 times in a row, and that's going to be the first verse. You also play 1 time before the verse, and that's going to be the intro. So you end up playing it 5 times in a row at the very beginning of the song. Strumming it is very easy. We're just going to strum on each downbeat. Okay, and at the end of the intro and at the end of the verse, we're gonna open it up and just strum on each chord. Okay, so let's listen to how that sounds. I'll actually play all 5 times through right now, okay? So that's the intro, and then we go. Okay, so let's move on to the pre-chorus chord progression. So this goes like this. We start on C major, go to G/B, and then we go to E minor. Do the same thing, C, G/B, E minor. And then we do C, G major 7/B, so we have the extra note on top, followed by E minor/D, and then we do this. So let's talk about that quick section later. Let's first recap the first part of the pre-chorus chord progression. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, C, G major 7/B, and then E minor/D. Do the same strum pattern we did during the verse. So it's going to be cool, and then we do this. We go C, G/B, A minor, E minor, really quick. The second time, we substitute a D/F sharp for that E minor, so we go like that. C, G/B, A minor, D/F sharp. And then if you want to, you can add an extra D note, even though it's an octave lower, just to give it an extra kind of punch before we go to that riff. So, and we actually play that 2 times through before we get to that riff. So you got to immediately jump back to that C and play it again. Okay, and on the first time, we're gonna go to a C major chord and just kind of hang out as the song builds up towards that dance chorus thing, okay? And then we're on to that main riff. So let's start here. So I'm playing fret 2 of the D string, open, D string, fret 2, open again, 2, and then G. And then we do, which is open B, fret 3 of the B string, and then open high E. And then we go. So it's open high E, fret 3 of the B, and then again, followed by open B, fret 2 of the G string, and open G. So far. Make that last part quick. Followed by. So that's that open B string, fret 3 of the B string again, and high E, open. And then you go. So it's 0 to 2 on the high E string, followed by fret 3, and then quickly 0 on the B string, 2 on the G string, and then open G. And then you go. So open B string, open G string, fret 2 on the G string. So that last part is 0, 2, 0, 2 on the D string and open G. And then to get back to the beginning, you hear this, which is open G and then fret 4 of the D string. And then we are again at the beginning. Okay, let me play it again slow so you can play it with me and get down all the different parts. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there I played it 2 times in a row. I know that he does the higher octave on the second and third times, but I'm just gonna leave it in this one position for now. So just hanging out in this open sort of capoed spot. I'm not gonna go up here and play the same idea. So that's how that melodic idea goes. Let's find out what happens after that. So once you have that down, you basically got all the parts that you need to know to play the whole tune. So after the first dance chorus, we're gonna play another verse, but this time it's a half verse. So only 2 times through that chord progression instead of 4 times. And then after that, we have another pre-chorus, the same exact way that we played it the first time. And then we don't hang out on that C chord to build up to that riff. We're just gonna go immediately into that chorus chord melodic riff. So that's going to be the tune. You play that 3 times and then you're done. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this lesson, if you learned how to play the song, hit that like button. And you can also subscribe for more lessons just like this one by hitting that subscribe button too. Okay, thanks for watching. My name is Shawn and I'll see you next time in another lesson.